Hello. Today we're going to do a short, kind of partly a flow, but like let's say a very slow flow. And we're going to focus a little bit on the fronts of the thighs, plus all the other parts. So let's start off by bringing your hands to a prayer in front of your heart. You can close your eyes, bow your head to your heart. Lift a little bit up your chest into your hands, and then release your head towards your thumbs. Rest your hands down on your thighs, lift your face, open your eyes. Let's start out on all fours, and you're going to want to have a couple blocks for today. Grab one of your blocks, start with it on the lowest height, and place that block between your feet. Bring your knees maybe slightly closer together than your feet, and sit your hips back on your block. Now, some of you might notice that you have to move the block, or you have to make the block higher, or stack two blocks so that you can sit comfortably here. Take a second and look down at your thighs and see if you can get your thighs to kind of point straight forwards. So we don't want the knees going wider. We don't want the knees angling in. I mean, it's fine if they do that, but right now what we're going to try to do is have the thigh, if you could see through your legs at your thigh bones, to get your thigh bones kind of like straight forwards from the center of your hips. And then just play with walking your hands back. And let your rib cage round towards your back body as an active practice. Try not to puff up your chest in the front. Fill it or puff it up in the back. And then it's fine if your knees lift off the floor. Think about moving your buttocks flesh towards the backs of your knees and pointing your knees down. Let's just stay there for a few breaths. Let your chest kind of sink back. You start to lift up onto your fingertips. You can keep your back a little bit rounded and walk your hands forwards. Come back up to sit more like just an upright seat. Lean forward onto your hands. You can move that block off to the side. Come into downward facing dog. You can keep your knees bent in the beginning. And then think about pressing your lower legs down through your heels, simultaneously lifting your upper legs up into your hips or sitting bones. So you want to have like a strength in your legs, like an up and down strength, which is different than kind of pushing your legs back. On an inhalation, come forwards to plank. Point your right toes back behind you and just lift up your right leg for one full breath cycle. Release your right foot down, point your left toes back, and lift your left leg up. And bring your left foot back down, downward facing dog. Lift your right leg into the sky, open up your hip and bend your knee. Lift up pretty high on the ball mound of your left foot so your left heel is lifted a lot. Squeeze your right heel towards your buttocks bones. And then move from the back of your right thigh up towards your knee like you're pointing your left heel up and your right knee up. Step your foot forwards wide of your right hand. Touch your left knee down to the floor. You've got a block there so you can rest your left forearm on a block or even on the floor. Just kind of see what works better for you. Turn your chest to the right and try to lean the front of your left thigh towards the floor. And then just bend your left knee. And ideally, you're not really on your kneecap so much, but you're kind of feeling more just above your kneecap on the ground. Turn your chest forwards now and try to keep drawing your left heel towards your butt. Take your right arm, reach it back behind you. So let's work on lifting your chest up and to the right to see if that brings your hand closer to your foot. Just let your foot kind of fall into your hand. And if that doesn't make contact, you can throw a belt around your foot and hold on to the belt with your hand. If you want to take it a little further, just bend your right elbow a little bit, like your hand kind of pulls your left foot a little closer to your butt. Keep breathing and open up the front of your left thigh. Try to keep your foot where it is, lift your right arm into the sky, and bring both forearms down out in front of you. And just for one more little squeeze, squeeze your left heel towards your buttocks. Slowly release your left foot down. You can walk your palms back, tuck your left toes under, and lift your left knee, and come into a hovering plank. So stretch your right leg back, but just hover your foot above the floor for one breath cycle. Downward facing dog. Child's pose. Tap your knees to the floor a little wide. Sit your hips back towards your heels. Walk your trunk a little bit over to the right side and open up your left side body. You can lift a little bit up, walk back through center, and then over to the left side. See if you can climb your right fingertips forwards on your mat to create more length in your right side. Lift a little bit up, come back through center, downward facing dog. Lift your left leg up, open up your hip, bend your knee, and just like on the other side, lift your right heel up a lot and lift your left knee up a lot while squeezing your heel toward your butt. Step your left foot wide of your left hand. Tap your right knee down. You can bring your right forearm to the floor or onto a block. And then try taking your right leg back so that you're less on the kneecap and more above it. You can twist your chest open to the left and just bend your right knee. And sometimes you'll notice that as soon as you start to bend your right knee, your hips kind of float up off the ground. We're going to try to keep the right thigh pretty low to the floor as we pull the heel towards the buttock. Turn your chest back down to face the floor out in front of you and stretch your left arm back. Turn your chest back to the left and up to the sky and see if that brings your hand and foot closer to each other. You can always use the belt here. And let your foot fall back into your hand. If you want a little more of that, bend your left elbow and draw your heel closer to your buttock. Try keeping your right foot where it is. Release your hand off your foot and turn back to face forwards. One more breath. Squeeze your right heel towards your butt. And then release your leg. Walk your palms back. Tuck your back toes, lift your knee. Get a sense of like, okay, my front of my leg is helping me to lift it. And then hover your left leg into that one leg plank for one breath. Downward facing dog. Child's pose, tap your knees wide and sit back. Walk your hands all the way back towards your knees and sit up on your heels. Keep rounding through your back as you walk your fingertips back behind you, and then press your shins into the floor. And you don't even really have to lift your butt up off your feet. Think a little bit more about just moving your buttocks flesh towards the backs of your knees and letting your front body release into your back body. Relax your butt all the way down. Walk yourself back through forwards, downward facing dog. Walk your feet towards your hands. Fold forwards over your legs for Uttanasana. And even here, see if you can get the sense that your lower legs reach down into your feet and your upper legs lift up into your hips. So there's like this activation through your legs, pushing down and ascending up. Inhale, lengthen through the sides of your body. Exhale your hands to your hips and rise all the way up. Inhale your arms out and up into the sky. Exhale and dive down over your legs. Step your right leg back to a lunge. One-legged plank, hover your left leg. Downward facing dog. Roll all the way to plank. Touch your knees to the ground, kind of back by your toes, and then curl your tailbone forward so that your thighs angle over the ground. Slowly lay yourself down from your knees to your hips, to your belly, to your ribs, and then your chest and face. Point your toes back, baby cobra. Reach your right arm out to the right, and then reach it back towards your right foot. You can look back too. Reach your right arm back out to the right and then down by your sides. Reach your left arm left. Stretch your left arm back and look back. Reach your left arm back to the front. Release your forehead to the floor. Let's do that one more time, starting on the left side. So peel your chest up. Reach your left arm left, and as you reach it back, look back. Bring your left arm back. Reach your right arm to the right. Reach it back and look back. Bring it back to the front and take your forehead down. Lift to all fours. Downward dog. Lift your right leg. Step your foot forwards between your hands. Come into a high lunge. You can circle your arms out and up into the sky. Inhale, straighten your front leg and widen your arms. Exhale, bend your knee and lift your arms. 4 more like that. Next time your front knee is bent, just keep it bent. Bring your right hand to your thigh. Push down into your leg as you stretch your left arm forward and down to the floor. Twist open to the right side. Lift your right arm up. Release your right hand down. Step forwards and forward fold over your legs. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, fold forwards. Step your left leg back to a lunge. One-legged plank. Take a full breath cycle. Downward facing dog. Come forwards to plank. Tap your knees down kind of far back and then curl your tailbone forwards just like we did before. Lay down from your knees, your thighs, your hips, all the way down to your forehead. Stretch your legs back, baby cobra. Start with your left arm, reach it left and then back. You can even reach your right arm forward now. Bring your left hand back, reach your right arm wide, reach it back, and your left arm can go forwards. Bring your right hand back, release your chest and your forehead. Let's do that one more time to the right side first. Peel up, reach your right arm back and your left arm forwards. Change sides. Come back through center and release everything down. Lift to all fours, downward facing dog. Lift your left leg. Step your foot between your hands, high lunge, so rise up. Circle your arms out and up alongside your head. And then lengthen your front leg, widen your arms, bend your knee, and lift your arms. 4 more times. And think about when you're bending your front knee, kind of shifting a little bit more weight into your front leg. And then the next time your knee is bent, keep it bent. Plant your left palm on your thigh and push into it so your ribs move a little towards your back body. Lean forward and touch your right hand down. Twist open to the left side and just let it feel really good. Release your left hand back down to the floor. Step forwards and fold into your legs. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, fold forwards. Step your right leg back. One-legged plank. Downward facing dog. Roll to plank pose. Touch your knees to the floor. Curl your tailbone forward and slowly lower. Little different now. Lift up your chest for baby cobra. Bend your right knee and reach your right hand back. Reach your left arm forward and kind of look at your leg and see if you can feel this getting closer of your heel towards your sitting bone. And press down that smile of your buttocks downwards towards the front of your hip, towards the floor. Let that go and let's change sides. So try and press the front of your left hip down into the floor. Turn back to face forwards. Even out your hands in that baby cobra shape. And then lay your chest and forehead down. Lift to all fours, downward facing dog. Little bit different. Lift your right leg into the sky. Step your foot forwards, but not all the way forwards, like 75% of the way forwards. Tap your left knee down so that your left knee's right under your hips. And then lift yourself up. So we're going to lean our right knee really far forwards and then back. And if you need to walk your right foot more forwards or more backwards, you're welcome to do that. We're just leaning forwards and leaning back. 3 more times. The last time you're leaning forward into your knee, bring your right hand to your thigh, plant your left hand on the floor, bend your left knee, see if you can reach back for your foot. Again, keep moving the front of your left hip kind of forward and down as you maybe bend your elbow. If you feel better or you want to just experiment, you could put your left forearm down on the floor. Keep your right foot where it is. Bring both forearms to the floor. Or it might be both hands to the floor, depending on where you were. And then pull your heel towards the back of your head as you lift up through your chest. So you won't get a ton of movement if your forearms are down. And then release the leg, let your head just drop, walk your hands back. Triangle pose, turn your left heel down to the floor. You've got blocks there if you want to use them. And just let everything widen. Your breath, the energy of your body, your legs, your arms. Pull yourself all the way up, peaceful warrior. Bend your right knee and tip backwards. Bring both hands down by your front foot. One-legged plank, so tuck your left toes, hover your right leg back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward dog, you could put that foot down or not. Downward facing dog. Lift your heels, bend your knees, look forwards. Hop or step your feet there, lengthen, and fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, fold forwards. Step your left leg back to a lunge. One-legged plank. Downward facing dog. Lift your left leg up. Step your foot forward about 75% of the way and touch your right knee to the ground. You might have to scoot your foot more forwards. Lift yourself up. And then we're just going to play with that lean forwards and lean back. Lean forwards and lean back. And it's perfectly healthy for your knee to go past your toes. 3 more times. You're always allowed to modulate to the degree where you feel kind of safe and comfortable. So you could do less or you could do more. Okay, that last time you're forward, press your left hand on your thigh, bring your right hand to the floor, twist left. Bend your right knee, reach back for your foot. And again, you could stay up on your arm, on your palm, or go down onto your forearm or onto a block if you want to split the difference. And pull your heel in as you lean your right hip forwards. Keep your foot where it is. Bring both hands or forearms to the floor out in front of you. Keep squeezing your heel towards your buttocks. And then try lifting up through your chest. Release your right leg down. Walk back onto your palms. Triangle pose. So tuck your back toes under. Draw your hips back. You've got those blocks. Take your left hand to a block if you want to. And open up to the side. And let everything expand. Pull your way up to stand, peaceful warrior. Bring both hands down by your front foot. One-legged plank, so hover your left leg. Chaturanga. Upward dog, you could keep your left foot up or put it down. Downward facing dog. Lift your heels, bend your knees, look forwards, hop yourself into a seat. So if you want to try hopping your legs through and it's not like something you do all the time, you can put blocks down just to give you a little bit more clearance. You're also welcome to touch your knees to the floor, crawl them towards your wrists, sit behind your feet. Or you want to aim your gaze like way out where you want your feet to land. Move your stuff off to the side, cross your shins. So let's actually bring the left heel by the right sitting bone and step your right foot to the outside of your thigh, seated spinal twist, round your back. Think of this as very sensual, like you're rounding into yourself. Slither, if possible, your left arm to the outside of your leg, and it might be more like your arm slithers around the front of your shin. And then turn yourself like you're moving from the down low left corner of something into the upper right corner as you open up a little your chest. This is how my brain thinks about things, like the low from like down by your left hip, spreading up and across to the front of your right shoulder. You can make any kind of movements or shifts. Go ahead and de-revolve the pose. Pick up your right foot and then draw your right leg behind you so your right thigh and the left foot connect. And then lean onto your left hand, reach your left leg out long in front of you. And then we're just gonna move the buttocks flesh to the back of the right knee as you take this little peaceful warrior. Take a seat. Pick up your right leg, bring it back around. You can cross your shins, and let's meet in downward facing dog. Tap your knees to the floor. If you liked that idea of jumping through with the blocks, you can grab your blocks. Come back into down dog. You're also welcome to walk your knees forward again. Look out at the space, like way out beyond the front edge of your mat, where you think you want your feet to touch the floor. Lift your heels, bend your knees, and then just aim there. Okay. Seated spinal twist on the left side. So fold your right foot under towards your left buttock, wrap your left foot around to the outside of your right leg, and then round into yourself. Slither your right arm into the outside or the front of your shin. And then in your own timing, climb up from that bottom right corner to the upper left. And you might even just explore staying in a more rounded back position. I really like this position. Anytime you can de-revolve the pose, pick up your left leg, bring it back behind you so your thigh touches your right foot. Take your right leg out in front, lean back onto your right hand, and then stand up on your left shin for that peaceful warrior kind of Martha Graham modern dance vibe. Lower your hips to the ground. Lean to your right, take your left leg out in front of you. You can hold on to your blocks for a second just to get them back. And then lengthen out through your legs. You can have your legs about mat width apart. And then round your back, one vertebra at a time. Lay to the floor. We're going to do one fun little twist here. I really like this twist. So step your feet back. Roll to your right side, so bring your knees with you. And then with your right hand, grab your, sorry, I said that backwards. With your left hand, grab your right foot. With your right hand, grab your left foot. And then use that connection to see if you can point your bottom leg, your right knee towards the front of your mat. And then push your left foot into your right hand. So you're kind of on the floor in this rotation. And your left leg doesn't have to be straight. It could just be bent as well. But think about pushing both of your feet into both of your hands. Soften your feet into your hands and just let everything just kind of release. Come on back through center. Let's do this to the last side, the second side. Take your knees over to the left. With your right hand, grab a hold of your left foot. With your left hand, grab a hold of your right foot. And then try pointing your right knee to the front of your mat. Lay back, try to turn your gaze and your chest to the sky, and press your feet into your hands. It's kind of a cool shape. And then just let everything kind of release. Roll back onto your back. Lay yourself out for Shavasana. And we'll just be here for about a minute or two. Let your next breath come in a little bit more deeply. Exhale it away. Move your fingers and toes. You can walk your feet back and roll to your side and make your way up to sit. My thighs feel nice and open. I hope you feel really great. I will see you soon. Bye.